We're at the end of the year. It's busy times. Everybody's probably finishing budgets. We're hearing about the market tightening. We're getting bombarded with all sorts of information, great innovation, great technology. It can be a bit overwhelming. And I'm wondering, does anyone feel like this guy right here? I mean, I do, especially when I think of when it's Sunday night. Everybody ever think about Sunday night becomes Monday morning? You're like, going to feel a little bit like that. But it's really the way we all feel with so many things going on in our world today. The struggle is truly real. We've got staffing shortages. A couple of speakers have already mentioned some of those challenges. They've continued to persist, right? So how do we try to help in those areas? How can we make things more effective for our staff? Negative customer experiences. I don't know about you, my attention span, the older I got, I used to think it would get longer. Now, shorter than it's ever been. And therefore, my expectation of experiences are greater. Well, so too are prospects and residents today. And their patience for a poor experience is just much more limited than it once was. More responsibility, less time. You would think with all this wonderful technology and innovation that we'd be able to become more efficient and we'd be able to save some time. But in fact, it just feels like we're busier all the time, right? I hear some yeses out there. And overwhelming lead volume. As you talk about specifically with prospects, we've gone through this period of time with incredible high occupancies, incredible lead volume coming from your entire digital marketing strategy. And a staff that's short staff to begin with is becoming overwhelmed by that. And the expectation of today's consumer or today's prospect is changing all the time as well. We believe leasing an apartment should be fast and it should be easy. You would think, with all the technology that's out there, that we'd already be there, but in fact, we're not, right? We know a lot of things that are happening in the market today. I know this may be a little tough to see, but specifically at LeaseHawk, a couple data points that we're able to share with everybody. One of the things we do is we analyze phone calls. So over 100 million phone calls analyzed over time. A couple things we know. Probably 40 to 50% of all phone calls that originate from your digital marketing strategy go missed today. That happens on a regular basis. And increasingly, we don't leave voicemails. Does anyone leave a voicemail anymore? Ever? No, right? Nobody leaves a voicemail. So we still have incredible lead volume, prospects looking for their next apartment. We've got people dialing the phone, looking for communication. We're short-staffed. Those things aren't happening. Those that do leave a voicemail, those that do send an email, those that even text are not getting the responses they want, hence those negative experiences that we talked about in the beginning. So how can we improve that? What can we do better in our overall leasing strategy to be more effective at what we do? What's available to us? Is anyone deployed any kind of AI strategies to engage with prospects or residents over the past year or two? A few? I think virtual experiences are going to be here, not only are they here today, and they were driven in large part or escalated in large part by our shared experience of COVID, but they are here to stay. So if you're not really effectively deploying virtual experiences for your prospects and for your residents today, you're really missing some really significant opportunities to capture opportunity, minimize those challenges around staffing, and become more effective at what you're doing in the market today and drive increased yield for your assets. Those are really the things that we want to focus on. So as we think about where we're going with that, I'm going to talk to you a little bit today about our brand ACE, which is our AI-powered virtual leasing assistant that really transcends what we're doing in the market today. It's the only one in the market today that handles both voice, text, chat, and nurtures emails that are in your CRM today. Our brand is ACE, but a lot of our customers use it in a very customized way. It's completely customizable. Look, feel, naming convention. Maybe you like an accent on your virtual leasing assistant. All of that flexibility is in the market today for you to take advantage of. And it's designed to help your teams lease faster. All of these things are really attributed to not only the prospect experience, but the resident experience, but ultimately drive yield in a market that's beginning to become more challenging as well. So answering your inquiries from your prospects and residents 24/7 across voice, text, chat, all those things are available to you today. Providing immediate answers to prospects' questions. AI has come a very long way. We're now at a point where we can handle over 140 leasing questions, an exponentially growing list of resident questions as well. And so as your prospects are looking for answers when they're looking for them, and most might assume that happens after hours, but in fact, the busiest times that we see, most of those missed opportunities happen in the middle of the day. Kind of goes back to that whole short staff situation that we have in the market. We also nurture all leads in your CRM. You can deploy a very effective AI strategy to capture prospects that get missed, but what about the ones who do make your property? What are the ones that answer the phone at the property, or people send in a form from your ILS partners or from your website? What happens with those? So we're also nurturing those emails, but not in a back and forth email conversation, because like me, the short attention span guy, I'm looking for immediate answers. So if I get an email, whose inbox is full right now? No, right? It's full. Nobody's responding to emails. But if you do get an email, it's something you're interested in, and having a call to action in that email to really engage in a call, a text, or a chat application from an email puts that prospect back at the top of the conversion funnel, elevates conversion rates, and really drives incremental value for your property or your portfolio. So all those things are important. I think delivering high-quality leads that convert at a higher rate, too. Everyone's got a large volume of leads. That's not what you need. You need the ones that convert. And how do you get there, and how do you best effectively manage that with your leasing teams? That's really what we're designed to do. And of course, filling those staffing gaps are critical. So how do we do that? ACE is designed to, as I say, handle voice, text, chat, and nurture emails, but it's really designed to be agnostic across your entire digital marketing strategy. So not just your website, your ILS partners, I know some of them are in the room here today, your social media strategy and campaigns where a lot of that engagement is happening today. The platform itself is agnostic and able to be portable and deployed to all those instances today, which make it really effective as an overriding strategy. Think of it like a funnel. Leads come in the top, but where do they go? How do we handle them? Do they get handled? Do they fall on the ground? Are they stuck in my CRM not doing anything? Deploy AI to meet prospects where, when, and how they want to engage, whether they want to dial the phone, whether they want to text, whether they want to chat, and be able to engage across 140 questions, answering their questions, moving them down the conversion funnel, turning that lead into a lease. From there, deploying AI now to handle the whole resident side of the house as well as the next thing. Leasing staffs, just like they're too busy to handle all the prospects you're getting, how important are those resident requests that are coming in? And how are you handling those when times are challenging with staffing? So all those things are there. Just this year alone, 37% of the prospects that engage with our AI become appointments for properties today. So when you think about your digital marketing channels, your marketing budgets, the amount of money you're spending, driving all those leads, what if you can incrementally increase conversion in a way that would be incredibly meaningful for the same marketing dollars? Certainly something to consider. So visually, if you just kind of take a quick look, I'll just share with you a little bit on your website. That would be like a chat experience. All of your social media channels, you can engage there too, so a prospect can call, text, chat from there. If you want to have a curated intelligent automation email, customized email correspondence, that's there with calls to action to the AI, really driving the overall value. And of course, text, right? So text across all your applications, we're seeing that level of engagement escalating dramatically here over time. So too are we seeing the phone channel. You know, it's funny, we think we don't call anymore, yet all of our ILS partners, I know Marsha over there is busy on her phone right now going through her email, would probably tell you that still a significant amount, probably 50% of the leads that are generated from their ILS originate on the phone. But also about 30 to 40% of those get missed, so pretty significant. So anytime you can deploy all of that's going to be really important. So completely there in a fully automated way, as they say, integrated with all your CRM partners too. We've got over 50 integrations. There's probably not a tech stack in this room that we don't integrate with today. Agnostic in form, portable by platform, so a lot of flexibility in your overall strategy. We've also extended the reach of the platform to a lot of your ILS partners. In this particular case, it showcases apartments.com, so chat's available there, phone, text, all those things are happening. Significant lead volume from those ad sources. How do you make sure that you capture all of them and really take advantage of the opportunities that exist? All those things are in place for you today. It's a full lifecycle AI platform, prospect through residence. So think top of funnel engagement across multiple channels throughout the whole discovery process through to appointment and ultimately tour at the site. Once they become a resident, that same level of engagement happens. Tasks like service requests that can be handled by AI. Booking your electric car with Eric's company that was up here earlier today. All those things are now the next stage of resident engagement, all being handled by AI. So very exciting ecosystem of tools that are available today. Quick case study. This is a company that's got about 165 sites. have gone completely to our AI platform to handle communication, including being able to turn off their call center, significant expense for them. About 20% of pricing availability questions get handled by our AI today, really significant. Nearly 30,000 leasing questions. If you're a marketer in the room, all these questions are what people are really searching for. You can really call insights into what people are looking for and redefine your marketing strategy based on what people want. We also know that about 45% of the prospects who are engaging here are turning into an appointment for us. So significant impact for this company, not only in their prospect engagement, but think of the yield they're generating where they might have staffing trouble as well. We have customers even doing things like not staffing a leasing office on a Sunday, creating really some balance for their staff, recruiting opportunity for their leasing people, and using AI to engage and book appointments through and through. So in the last minute here, I'm going to close with the things that I think are the most important. Add efficiency to your leasing process 24/7. Be sure that all sales or all leads get handled. Elevate conversion rates. Virtual experiences, we're all accustomed to them. It's what our expectations are today. Think of that in your digital marketing strategy as well. Add depth and flexibility across marketing, flexibility in your staffing, and efficiency around how you deploy your leasing models and some of the flexibility that comes there. And most importantly, meet today's prospects and residents where, when, and how they want to communicate. So thanks so much. If you want a little more information, here's some detail here. You can reach out and look forward to chatting with you.